everyone, I'm Esther Additional and we are live at OLxDCon25. It promises to be very exciting, informative and a wonderful experience. Theme for this year's conference is Future-Proofing Learning, Strategies for the Evolving Workforce.
I heard about OLxD from my manager.
I got to know about it from the OLxD community.
This year, I'm expecting much more.
Oh, I'm actually expecting something that is mind-blowing.
I'm expectant of what I'm about to learn.
On behalf of the OLxD team and the entire community, welcome to the third OLxD conference. And I wish all us a great learning experience.
Right about now, we're going to go into why we're here, the first panel session.
I want to learn. I want to know what interests people in L&D.
So we'll be looking at the future of L&D professionals. From your perspective, Mr. Shane, what are the top 3 skills every L&D professional must develop to stay future ready?
So ladies and gentlemen, these 3 clusters of skills in summary is that you must have digital skills, you must understand data analytics, and then lastly, you must be able to speak the language of the business. Thank you very much.
Many L&D professionals excel at designing programs but often lack strong business acumen. Why do you think this blind spot exists? And how can we close the gap?
For us to develop business acumen, we must understand our business. We must understand the metrics that drives our business. We must understand what the picture of success looks like for our business. Thank you.
How do you see the role of L&D shifting from content providers to performance enablers?
Content is information, but performance is the main thing. We cannot continue to provide content as L&D. We need to begin to see ourselves as performance enablers. The future of L&D is no longer in what people know, but in what they do. Thank you very much.
How can L&D teams build confidence and fluency in AI, data and automation, especially when many practitioners don't come from a technical background?
AI is not going to replace L&D. If anything, it's redefining our space. Human skills will still rule the future. As L&D professionals, you must stay curious. You don't have to be a data scientist. You just have to be a scientist, a learning scientist who embraces data. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Looking ahead 5 to 10 years from now, how do you imagine the professional's role, the L&D professional's role will be defined compared to today?
I saw firstly that the L&D professional is moving from a kind of training delivery function to a learning experience architect. Thank you.
I've been opening up the floor to the audience so we can take 1 or 2 questions.
One of my challenges as a talent development is that how do we encourage these participants to do more and implement what they have learned on the LMS or even after the practicals that they have done with us?
The reality is you have to connect with your audience.
Connect with the line manager as well to say, you know what, this training has been done, you nominated this set of people, these are the skills that we learned in class. Begin to watch out for those skills and hold them accountable for it. That way, they would apply what they've learned.
My key takeaway from the sections we just had, one of it is for us to be aware that AI has not actually come to take our jobs.
Any talent who comes to work with a disability or who acquires a disability while at work, for whatever reason, has a right to stay, to progress, to perform, to aspire to whatever heights they want to go.
My question is, how do we just a mindset issue.
Do some research, find what could work for the person, keep giving them options until that person finds what they are willing to make the effort to do. That is when you are helping.
First, I would like to thank the organizers of the OLxD conference. They factored in everything that will make disability inclusion very eminent in the program.
The experience has been awesome. I'm learning. I'm seeing things in a way I didn't see them before.
There are a lot of professionals here, and for every professional that is here, want to take something home.
And it's been wonderful. I've been networking. I'm meeting intentional connections, and I'm making use of the opportunity. And I'm also learning because facilitators are saying wonderful things. You know the concept of relearning and what you already know. So yeah.
There are some common challenges that we see, right? There can be things like procrastination.
You have to be consistent with your learning campaign. You should also have it at the back of your mind that the ROI that was mentioned, so you have to evaluate.
Behavior change requires an ecosystem that supports it, and that is very, very important to note as an L&D professional.
Influence is not about pushing harder, it's about reframing perceptions.
Culture is one of the things that we have to get right as L&D professionals, as HR professionals, as leaders.
My session really is about creating interactive branching scenarios inside of Storyline.
Yeah, I think one of the aha moments for me was during our breakout session.
If you're attending this conference today, if there's anything else you should be planning to do, is to take away a set of skills and insights that would really prepare you for that world that has arrived. So prioritize your learning, put your learning forward, and continue to obsolete what you think you know.
What defines a learning culture in today's workplace?
What defines a learning culture? It's not just what you go to class to learn that prepares you for that future. It is what you are constantly learning on the go.
How can leaders authentically model continuous learning?
First and foremost, leaders themselves must visibly demonstrate a commitment to continuous learning.
What practical ways can L&D integrate learning?
Being able to get them to understand what they need to learn, and then making learning easier, more accessible, slightly smaller chunks and pieces. It makes it more likely they'll want to learn.
What have you found effective in overcoming pushback to new learning practices?
First of all, tie it to the purpose, tie it to the business value, the individual.
How should organizations recognize and reward learning behaviors?
If managers are not properly trained to become performance managers, then it's going to be very difficult for them to sustain learning culture in any organization.
My experience so far has been very wonderful.
I'm actually from Cameroon, and I must say this was a lovely conference. I'm so happy to be here. I've learned a lot from here, and I look forward to coming back again.
We are coming up with more initiatives. We are somewhat rebranding. We are coming up with different approaches. A lot of things are coming next year.